Morning, everybody, in my Going Vegan for Health group. I just wanted to pop in today because I'm bursting with excitement. And that's because of the group shaping up for the plant-based blast-off class. And why is that? Because usually I work with small groups of people, 3 to 5 people at a time, going deep in my 10-week whole food, plant-based, no oil group weight loss programs. And that is a longer program to really transform and get those measurable health results that you're looking for. But not everybody needs, a deep dive class like that. Sometimes for beginners who don't know they need a deep dive class like that, you just need the practical skills, the strategies, the key for you that will help you blast off and realize the magic of this lifestyle. And that's what's got me so giddy. It's knowing that you guys are about to experience the magic, and it's a pretty fantastic group shaping up for this plant-based blast-off class, and that's what I'm so excited about. So if you're on the live stream, let me know you're here. If you have already if you've already experienced the magic of transitioning to a whole food plant-based diet, please let me know what you experienced, because this is what's so exciting. And in this plant-based blast-off class, people are going to be experiencing the key to success for themselves. And for each person, it's going to be a different key. That's what's stopping you might not be stopping someone else, and what's stopping someone else from getting started is not the same thing. So it's a different key for everyone. And to see that aha moment, there's just nothing like it. But on top of that, here's some of the magic you guys are about to experience. So if you're on the live stream, please let me know you're here, so that I can hear what you think about blasting off in this class. So here's one of the first things that always happens, which is that digestion improves immensely. And that's because whole plant foods make over your microbiome. Your entire gut gets a makeover, and this happens fast. So and most people don't adopt a whole food plant-based diet because they are trying to improve their digestion. There's usually a bigger reason that they're doing it. So digestion improving is usually like a giant happy accident. So that's the first thing that happens. The second thing that happens is that pounds start melting away almost immediately as fiber is increased, and as you say bye-bye to the cholesterol, fat, and chemicals of processed foods and animal foods. Once you start eating those whole plant foods, the pounds start melting off. Another thing that happens that is super exciting is that your thinking starts to clear. You wake up like more clear-headed. And at the same time, aches and pains that you've been bothered by, they begin to dissipate. And you'll be like, hey, my fingers don't hurt. I can make a fist. Or, oh, my back is nice and straight. Right? So and that's because whole plant foods are incredibly anti-inflammatory, and that means that they heal and prevent cell damage from inflammatory animal foods and other things in our environment. But when you reduce the inflammatory animal foods and you get rid of that completely, then your body can harness its innate healing abilities, and that is so exciting to see that happen, because it'll happen like every day. Somebody will come on and be like, hey, my back doesn't hurt. Hey, my knee pain is gone. So exciting. Another magical thing that happens is that your taste buds start craving whole plant foods. And what a pleasure is that when what you crave causes ultimate health. That, my friends, is the secret to life right there. So that's something that's going to happen in this plant-based blast-off class. 14 days is enough time for that to happen. Here's what else. Here's some more magic. if you have high blood pressure, your blood pressure is going to start coming down physically because of the increased nitrates in the greens that you're eating, and also mentally and emotionally, because anxiety and fear about your health also decreases because you can see and feel that you're doing the right thing. And that is so exciting. At the same time, if you have high blood pressure, high glucose. So if you're on, let me know that you're on so that I can welcome you onto this live stream about the magic that happens in the first couple of weeks of adopting a whole food plant-based diet, and how excited I am to work with this group that's shaping up for the plant-based blast-off class. And if you haven't enrolled in that yet, you can enroll right now. I'm going to put the link in this in the post for this video and also in the comments. So where were we? Blood glucose levels begin to plummet almost immediately, so that if you're suffering from diabetes or you're taking type 2 diabetes medications and your blood glucose is controlled only by medication and it's very high, or you're on insulin even, your blood glucose levels are going to begin to plummet. Cynthia says, good morning. Hi, Cynthia. This is a great morning. I am super excited just thinking about all these magical things that happen to people when they adopt a whole food plant-based diet. So if you just hopped on, you missed like the first 5 things. And so when I get off of here, you can replay that. That's the nice thing about these live streams, is that you can always find them in the timeline. You can always replay them. And I can always see your comments and respond. So why does glucose plummet when you adopt a whole food plant-based diet? Well, as the fat melts off, as the increased fiber and the low-fat nature of whole plant foods helps that fat melt off, it melts off of your cells where it was blocking insulin from being able to open your cells and let the glucose in. So the glucose would build up in your bloodstream. Whole plant foods have the opposite effect. The fat comes off, the insulin can open the cells open up and can use glucose for energy, and that reduces the glucose levels in your bloodstream. And on top of that, you then feel the energy to go out and take a walk. Finally, it's so exciting when this stuff starts to happen, and it's so simple. And of course, you're turning off cancer cells from day one. From day one, you're turning off cancer cells, just like if you've heard my story when I talk about T. Colin Campbell in Forks Over Knives, when he's describing his research on animal proteins, his 35-year nutritional biochemistry research on animal proteins. He's the world's foremost expert in this area. And he says, we found that eating animal products turns cancer cells on, and not eating animal products turns cancer cells off. It's that simple. So for me, a breast cancer survivor, that's what I can do to take back my health. So I am so psyched for you guys to feel all of that. And it's exciting to be in a group of positive change makers in their own lives, in the lives of others, and in the whole world, because I know that you're likely going to feel like this in a few more weeks, and after you've been able to notice measurable health results down the line, months down the line, you're going to want to scream this from the rooftops yourself. So all of that is exciting to me. So if you want to join this exciting plant-based blast-off class, you have until Friday to enroll. Elisa says, hello. So Elisa, I have not met you before on one of these live streams. You just missed the magic I just laid on you guys about what happens when in your body and in your mind when you adopt a whole food plant-based way of eating. So I invite you to go right back to the beginning of this live stream as soon as I sign off, which is going to be in a minute. And you have until Friday to enroll in this plant-based, 14-day plant-based blast-off class. And I'm going to be putting the link in the post description and in the comments. So I'm really excited to work with all of you. Tomorrow in our weekly Wednesday Live, we're going to be talking more about the transition and what it will likely feel like, okay? So definitely hop on tomorrow at 7 p.m. You will see an event in the group telling you how to get in on the weekly Wednesday Live. It's a free live stream and it's usually super fun. Lots of people are on and talking, and it's one of the things I love to do, to talk to you guys every single week. Okay? So that's what I wanted to tell you guys today, and I want to leave you with this smile. Doesn't that look like a smile? All right. Have a great day, everybody.